What's going on, guys? Brad Scott here with bradscottfitness.com and sixpackinsanity.com, and today we got a chest workout for you. I've been doing something lately for the past few months called I like to call them hell sets or drop sets. Sometimes we add weight back on after, but these are basically extremely brutal drop sets. So I'm starting here with a 25 on the inside and then 7 10-pound plates, and we're doing drops all the way down to the bar, and then the last rep is going to be 20 reps. So try and shoot for at least 5 reps. I usually try and get at least 5 reps, anywhere from the 5 to 8 rep range is good for the first ones, and then towards the end, as you're getting lighter, try and get towards sort of the 8 to 12 rep range, and then I'll do the bar, and I'll do the bar 20 times. But this is basically going to contract your chest for a long period of time. If you want to grow your chest, you need to make sure your muscle is under tension for a long period of time. It's all about time under tension, and this is going to do that very well. These are brutal, you guys, so just start with weight that you can manage. If you can't do it with the 25 on the inside, try and stack up as many 10s as you can. If you can't do 10s, try and stack up a few 10s and then maybe some 5-pound plates, and just make sure you're getting at least 5 drops, okay? That's when it's really going to start to burn, and it's really going to help you grow your chest. So start with flat bench, and I also like to concentrate on putting some inward intention or inward pressure on my hands, contracting the chest, okay? You don't want to just be pushing straight up. Try and make sure your chest muscle is actually contracting the whole entire time. Otherwise, you're just going to get a bunch of resting periods as you're getting to the top and bottom of the movement, and you're not going to be putting your chest under tension the whole time. So it's all about basically just flexing the muscle the whole entire movement and really stressing the muscle out. That's how you're gonna grow. Basically, if you think about it this way, the more stress you put your muscle under for the longer period of time, it's gonna be like, oh shit, we better start growing because this guy's putting us under a lot of stress here. So basically, this is a great way to do it. You're not putting too much weight on your chest, but you're just doing a shit ton of reps, and you're really burning the chest out. So we're going to be starting with flat bench, okay, just regular bench press. I like to put my finger on the smooth line, so my middle finger, that's kind of my placement. Your arms might be longer or shorter than mine, so just do what works for you, and really just focus on contracting the chest the whole entire time, okay? So that was your first movement, and you're just going to do 1 round of each exercise for the drop sets here, or the hell sets I like to call them. Next, we're moving on to incline bench, and I just have 7 10-pound plates on this one. The bar is also 45 pounds. So still starting with a pretty good amount of weight, making sure that I don't touch my chest on the way down. You want to have the bar go to about 4 to 6 inches off of your chest. Really make sure that you're arching your lower back and putting all the strain on your upper chest and not on your shoulders, okay? This is a chest exercise. Of course, it's going to hit your shoulders a little bit, but you want to make sure that if you are targeting your chest, that's the part that you want to grow. You want to have a slight arch in your lower back, so you're sticking your chest out, really contracting your upper chest, and that way you're going to get that nice defined upper chest. It's going to be a nice cut in the upper part of your chest there, okay? So I've just got my buddies dropping the weight for me, so I don't have to get up and do it myself. If you don't have a spotter, you might want to do this on a Smith machine. I I tend to, once my chest fatigues fully on incline, I tend to just like get stuck halfway and then it'll start dropping back down on me. So if you don't have a spotter, make sure you're doing it on a Smith machine where you can catch it. That way you're being safe, you're not going to tear anything, and you're not going to have a shit ton of weight fall on your chest, because that's never a good thing. So basically on this one, my goal was to get right around 8 reps for each one. Towards the end, I got pretty burnt out and got to about 6 reps. And then this last one here, I believe I did, well, let's count it out. Let's see here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 10 on the last one here, and then 20 with the bar again. And as you get lighter in weight, you guys, this is where you really want to focus on squeezing your hands towards each other and really contracting your chest. That's how you're gonna really flex the shit out of your chest and really get it to grow. When it's already fatigued, when it's already burnt out, that's when you can really focus on form with light weight and get that sucker to grow. Okay, so that was my last round for incline, and again I'm just doing 1 round of each bench press. Okay, so moving on to decline, I had a 45 on the outside and then 6 10s. So this is it's basically a little more than 2 45-pound plates on each side. I believe it was about I think it was 255 or 265. I can't remember. You can count it out. The bar is 45 pounds. So 120 plus 90. That's 210 plus 4. So that's 255 that I started with. So I got 8 reps on the first one, and then dropped that 45. It was a nice drop after doing those first 2 rounds on flat bench and incline. And then I just kept going, nice, smooth, steady form, making sure I am going down below my chest on this one, basically hitting your upper abs and contracting my chest the whole entire time. So I'm having that inward intention, basically squeezing my hands in towards each other. And I learned that one from a pro bodybuilder named Ben Pakulski. He's got a program called MI40, which is one of my most recommended programs if you want to follow anything online. If you're trying to go for size, MI40 by Ben Pakulski is an amazing program. I've learned a lot from Ben, and I highly recommend it. I can even put a link in the description below for you guys if you wanted to check that out. But he talks a lot about good form and just different ways to gain size by not exactly going up in weight, but just doing things like supersets, giant sets, intentions. He's got something called NOS. Pretty cool stuff. But this last set here really burnt. I was dying by the end of it. Make sure when you're doing decline, you sit up every once in a while so you're not getting all the blood rushing to your head. You don't want to pass out when you're doing decline bench press, okay? So just make sure you're focusing on your form, breathing through it, and really focusing on contracting your chest muscle. Decline is going to build your lower chest. So with those 3 exercises, even if you didn't do anything after these 3, your chest is probably going to be pretty damn burnt out by the end of those 3 rounds, because you're doing a shitload of reps and you're starting with some pretty decent amount of weight too. It's pretty heavy on those first few sets. So just make sure you have a spotter, or you're doing it on a assisted bench like a Smith machine. That's gonna keep you safe. You don't want to get hurt with these hell sets, okay? So this was the last round of the hell sets, and then we moved on to doing basically a superset with the fly machine here. And on the fly machine, you really want to focus on squeezing and flexing your chest, keeping your shoulders back. As you can see, my head will be back a little bit once I'm contracting my chest. That just helps me stick my chest out and keep my shoulders back, okay? You don't want to pull your shoulders into it, because then you're going to be working your shoulders and not your chest. So you really want to feel it in your pecs. Just squeezing here. Did 20 reps on that. Straight into 20 reps on the dip. Okay, you can have, this is the machine where you can have it be assisting you with a knee platform. I don't do it with the assisted, I just do regular dips, but if you're not strong enough to do dips yourself yet, go ahead and use the assisted machine and get as many as you can. I did push-ups after that as well, but I forgot to film it. But I hope you like that chest workout, guys. Go kill it, and try it for yourself. Please let me know if you have any questions on this chest workout. Please remember to share this video, subscribe to my channel, and thumbs up if this helped you out. Thanks, guys.